Alrighty, folks, we got another rock stock inventory on this fine Sunday morning. First up, out of the UK, we have Solstice. The album is called To Soul a Thane / Death's Crown a Victory. This is a compilation of a couple of EPs. Came out in 2021. This is not the US thrash band Solstice, who also formed around 1991. This is the UK doom band Solstice. Think Candlemass meets Scald. Kind of epic doom metal there. Then we have some Blind Guardian. Tokyo Tales, an homage to their fellow German brethren and their double live album. Tokyo Tapes, the Scorpions. And then also Tales from the Twilight World. Kind of combine those two titles. Tales from the Twilight World, of course, by Blind Guardian. This was their first live album, came out in 1993. This is the reissue, remaster, 2 CD set. It's basically the original album, although it does have one more track on here. Lost in the Twilight, no, I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings isn't on the original one, it is on here. This is a good one. I recently saw Blind Guardian this year for the first time live, and I do, while I'm not the biggest newer, a fan of their newer stuff, I do like a lot of their older stuff, and so this was their first live album, so I figured I'd get it. Jurgen also talked about this on his channel, and while I don't buy everything that Jurgen recommends, because his tastes tend to be a little more extreme than mine, if he recommends something that I do think I like, I usually get it, and I think, maybe with one exception, everything that he's recommended that I purchased has been killer. So that was another one there. Then we got some more doom here. Another German band. It's called Angel of Damnation. The album's called Heathen Witchcraft. These guys are not so prolific. This is only their second album, full-length album. They were formed in 2004. I think Pentagram meets Candlemass. Lots of Candlemass worship going on here today. Like I said, this is only their second album. They did release a split in 2023 with a band called Wartime. This one came out in 2018. I said formed in 2004. It's only their second album, but every one of these guys is in numerous other bands, so that would explain their sparse output. And back to the good old USA for some US power metal. This is Twisted Tower Dire out of Virginia. I've heard of these guys, but just never got around to them. Then I saw this one, and I'm like, pick that one up. It's called Crest of the Martyrs, but this is the demo version, which I didn't realize that when I was getting it, but it still sounds really good. There's been plenty of regular releases by other bands that don't sound as good as these demos. These demos are all from 2002. There's a live track on here from 2003. but they're split up. Some of these were recorded in February 2002, some were recorded in November 2002, but it was not released until 2022. They also just released a split LP in 2023. That was their last output. They released a split with Cauldron Born. So Crest of the Martyrs, the original album came out in 2003. Like I said, these demos were from 2002, but this was not released until 2021. I'm sorry, I said that's twice. I said 2021. It's 2022. Then we head north. Violence and Force from Canada's XIV. Just saw these guys in concert, and I didn't have this one, so I picked it up. Always try and buy some band merch. Not so much t-shirts anymore. They're ridiculously priced, especially when you can get music for a third of what a t-shirt costs. Now, Hell Witch was there with Exciter. They were the very opening band. They had cassettes, and I think they had a 10-inch. So I didn't buy anything from them. All four bands had tons of merch. Wraith, who was next on the bill, they had vinyl, but nothing else. Midnight had vinyl, cassettes, and CDs, but they were all of their newest album, which I already owned, so I didn't get anything. And then Exciter was smart enough to bring like their entire catalog. So they had, maybe not their entire catalog, but they had at least 6-7 CDs to sell. Now, they still tour, obviously. Sparsely they tour, and they have not released any new material since 2010, but it's good they're still out on the road. This is, of course, from 1984. Classic speed metal release. And then for a little lighter fare, we have Fleetwood Mac Live. Now, I did not know that this version existed. This is the 3 CD set. It was deluxe edition that was just released in 2021. Like I said, I did not know that it had even come out. It's got the entire third disc is bonus material, all live also, just previously unreleased. I got the Rumors live earlier this year, which was really good, as you would expect. And then I heard that they're releasing a live 2 CD set, which I pre-ordered from the Mirage tour in 1982. And when I was looking to pre-order that, I saw this. So they've got me, Fleetwood Mac's got me 3 times this year. But you can't ever go wrong with Fleetwood Mac. Lindsey Buckingham, obviously one of the most underrated guitar players of all time. Alrighty, so there's a 6-pack for the rock stock. Let me know what you guys have been up to. Have a good one.